Hello class 7. In this video, I am going to revise the chapters which you are having for your annual examination. And in this video, I am going to revise the chapters from your English Rapid. So please take out the book and turn to page number 10. I am going to revise with chapter number 2 and chapter number 3. So I will be revising the chapters. So each and every line maybe I will not explain as already I have explained, but I will be revise the chapters thoroughly. How? I will read the paragraph and then I will give the synopsis to you. So in this way I will be revising the chapters. The sun was up on September 16 when Michael Henchard woke up. He looked up and saw the remains of the stall. Then he saw his wife's wedding ring. He checked his pocket and found the money the sailor had paid. He began to recall what had happened. He came out of the tent and looked around. So what happened? You know, Michael Henchard was one of the most important character of this novel, and when the novel starts, we saw that it was the two characters, and along with them there was also a child. Okay, so who were they? Michael Henchard and his wife Suzanne. They were traveling to Wessex, and they were also having a child with them. They did not have a good relation with them, both of them. They did not have that. Though they were husband and wife, but they did not. They were not sharing their relation in a good sense. They came to a place, and they came to a ground where there was a fair going on. And with the help of the intoxication, this man, Michael Henchard, he did a wrong work. What is that? He actually, with the help of intoxication, he just sold his wife along with the child. So it is the chapter number 2 is actually, it's written that a new day. So when at the last time when Michael Henchard, he just sold his wife and his daughter to a sailor. After that he lost his sense. He just totally lost his sense. And then next day when he woke up, he was thinking about what he had done. Okay. And he had the wedding ring of his wife, because his wife just threw that wedding ring to him. So he got that wedding ring, and he was just remembering what happened on that and the previous day. Okay. He came out of the tent and looked around. Sorry. The previous evening, he had been too tired to note much. He noted that the ground was open with a plantation on the edges. A road led to it. On one side was the village. In the distance were old forts. Since the fair was still on, all the carts had stayed back. So, at the evening time, the previous day evening, he did not notice very much what was there in the fair. But next day when he woke up and he got his sense back, so then he just recalled what he had done, and then he was just looking around. Okay, and he got that there was a road, and there was some that means the fair was not ended. It was it was going on, and some people were also there, and some carts were also present at that on that moment. The gypsies manning them were asleep in them. Their dogs were around. One barked on seeing Henchard's leave Weddon's fair. He walked about a mile before he stopped. He could not remember if he had told anyone at the fair his name. He was not happy that his wife had walked out on him. He knew she was simple and perhaps believed that she had to honor the transaction. But knowing him, she should have remembered that whatever he did threatened to sell her off. He had never been in his senses. He decided to look for her. Why did she have to be so meek? So here what is written, Michael Henchard, when he got his sense back, so that time he noticed that he had done a blunder and he could understand that he had done a very wrong deed. So he was searching for his wife and his daughter, and at the same time he was also thinking that why his wife allowed him to do that wrong deed. Okay, so he was at that moment also he was thinking that why Suzanne was so meek, why she was so fragile that she did not protest anything. And Michael Henchard was thinking that though he had done this, but his wife should protest against what he had done. Okay. About 3 or 4 miles away, he saw a village and a church and went towards it. He knelt there and took an oath that he would avoid all strong alcohol for the next 21 years, 1 year of penance for each year he had lived. So he was searching here and there, and though after that, after some time, he went to a church and there he took an oath. He made a promise to himself that he would not touch that means the wine, because he had lost his wife and his daughter, so he did not want to get back that alcohol in his life again. When he came out, he saw a smoking chimney and went to the house requesting to buy some breakfast. Then he began looking for his wife and daughter. He searched for days, but no one had any idea. He had no idea of the sailor's name. He could not make much of a hue and cry since that would reveal his shameful behavior. He spent months looking for her, and whenever he could, picked up odd jobs. Finally, his search took him to a seaport. Asking around, he found that 3 people similar to those who was looking for had recently left the shores for foreign lands. He gave up the search. The next day, traveling southwest, he reached Castor Beach, Wessex. So, what happened? We saw that Michael Henchard, he was exhausted and he came to a place and he had his meal, and then again he was looking for his wife and his daughter, but all in vain. He could not able to search them, and at the last he got the news that they are from a place, that means 3 people went out, and he could not able to get them back, and Michael Henchard understood this fact, and then he was very much frustrated, and then he left the search, and next day he went to Castor Beach.